Good day mga kamatiniks. Once again, this is Sir Jay, and for today's topic, I am going to discuss to you about the application of the sum of the terms of arithmetic sequence. So let us continue the story in the previous lesson about scientist Shi. She found out that 206 new patients are expected on the 10th day in Town Z. She reported her data to the mayor of Town Z to plan actions for that. Upon receiving Shi's report, Mayor Wei immediately thought of a possible plan for his constituents. But first, he needs to know the total number of patients infected within the first 10 days of the crisis. Analyze the situation. What do you think is needed in the problem this time? So how are you going to solve it? Okay, so aalamin natin class yung number of patients or number of people infected daily. Okay? Sa loob ng 10 araw. Okay, and then kukunin natin yung sum ng mga uh, COVID patients na yon para mahanap natin kung ilan lahat ang infected sa loob ng 10 araw. Okay, so let's have an example. Let's help Mayor Wei solve the problem. As per Shi's report, there were 17 patients on the first day, an addition of 21 patients from the previous number of patients daily. Okay, and 206 new patients on the 10th day. So how many patients were infected within the first 10 days of the crisis? Help him solve the problem. Okay, so here's our solution. Isulat muna lahat ng ating mga given. A sub 1 is 17, yung common difference ay 21, at yung ating n ay 10, at yung ating a sub 10 or yung last term ay 206. This one. Okay, so ito, 206. Now, hanapin natin yung s sub 10 or yung sum ng ating mga terms. Okay, so ito yung ating formula na gagamitin. Since given yung first term, automatic ha, kasi given yung first term at saka last term eh. So ito na formula yung ating gagamitin. S sub n equals n over 2 times the quantity of a sub 1 plus a sub n. Gagamitin natin ang formula na to kapag given yung n, yung a sub 1, pati yung a sub n. So kahit hindi na natin gamitin yung d. Then substitute and solve. Okay, so yung n papalitan ng 10, yung a sub 1, 17, at yung a sub n papalitan ng 200. Yung a sub n natin is 206 ito, not 26 ha. It should be 206. Okay, 206 yan class. Palitan natin. A sub n is 206. So it should be, this one is 206. Nakalimutan lang yung 0. Okay, and then 17 plus 206 is 223. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 5 times 223 is 1,115. So interpret the answer. Here's our conclusion. A total of 1,115 patients were infected within the first 10 days of the COVID-19 crisis. Mayor Wei needs to address this number of infected patients and his other constituents in town Z. So let's have another example. Upon knowing that the total number of patients got high, Mayor Wei decided to implement enhanced community quarantine in their town. But before he can do that, he needs to plan things carefully. So if you are the mayor, what do you think should you consider in implementing ECQ? So to listen the reason for Town Z residents to go out of their houses, Mayor Wei planned to provide relief goods to all the families in their town. He announced to the workers of the city hall that he needs volunteers to repack the goods. In the first hour, 9 volunteers came to the city's basketball court, where repacking takes place. After an hour, 14 more volunteers came. Then 19 volunteers came on the third hour and 24 on the fourth hour, and so on. So how many volunteers will there be in 8 hours? So what kind of sequence is shown in the problem, and which formula of the sum of the terms of the arithmetic sequence should you consider? Dito class, hindi na natin gagamitin yung formula doon sa unang example natin dahil wala tayong last term. Hindi natin alam yung last term. So yung una, yung isang formula yung ating gagamitin. Kung saan, ang kailangan natin is yung value ni n, value ni a sub 1, at value ni d. Okay? So, here's our solution. A sub 1 is 9, d is 5, n is 8. So, hahanapin natin yung s sub 8. Ito na formula ngayon yung ating gagamitin. S sub n equals n over 2 times the quantity of 2a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. So, substitute all the given values. Yung n papalitan ng 8, yung a sub 1 papalitan ng 9, at yung d papalitan ng 5. Okay? Then simplify. 8 minus 1 is 7. Ito 8 minus 1, 7. 2 times 9, 18. Unahin mo na tong times. 7 times 5. Okay, that is 35. Then 18 plus 35 is 53. 4 times 53 is 212. So yung S sub 8 natin ay 212. And here's our conclusion. Therefore, in 8 hours, 212 volunteers came to help in repacking the relief goods. Based on Mayor Way's observation, this number is enough to repack all the relief goods fast. Okay, I hope na-gets ninyo yung ating lesson dito. So, kita-kits ulit sa ating next video lesson.